If you asked me when the Bypoll elections were announced if there was any surprise expected in elections to these 3 seats, I would have said never. Bankipur is the seat which has been with the BJP since 1995. That's 31 years. And not just that, it's also the national president Nitin Nabin's seat and has gone to polls because he vacated it to go to Rajya Sabha. And this comes just months after the NDA won the state with an absolute majority. So why did this loss, and that also in the Madhya Pradesh seat Datia, happen? Here's why. I'm making this video after speaking to party workers in both the seats that BJP had a shock defeat in. And the first and foremost reason for their loss is also the most obvious. It came within days of the huge Jantar Mantar protests. Bihar had also seen very strong protests asking for education reform, and so party workers say it is safe to assume that it is a direct vote against the central government on these issues. After all, the former Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has also been in charge of Bihar polls. Insiders also point out that while some members of the Cockroach Janata Party can be motivated, but the protests are organic, and so the government needs to do some course correction instead of witch hunting against some students and activists. The BJP top brass will be embarrassed by today's results, but my reporting tells me there are party workers who want to send a lesson to the top brass as well. Since it's been 12 years since the party's been in power, the worker in some ways has been forgotten. And if you want to see an evidence of their disenchantment, look at the turnout. There was just 34% turnout in Bankipur, which means that the traditional party voter didn't even bother coming out. This is something the BJP takes pride in, and for it to fail to get its voters out speaks volumes. The biggest problem for BJP, which prides itself in being the biggest party in the world, is that they couldn't get a win in their own president's seat. Insiders say that it is symptomatic of things not being quite right in the state. For instance, while the election was fought under Nitish Kumar, he was removed as CM soon after and was moved to Rajya Sabha, with Samrat Chaudhary taking his place. While the party chose the next national president from Bihar, Nitin Nabin was an unknown face. The party has always said that it wants to uplift ordinary workers. But could that be a misplaced strategy? Could the heavyweights and veterans be pushing back? The other loss of Datia, where the party saw major infighting because it fielded Ashutosh Tiwari instead of Narottam Mishra, is also significant. Many think that it is Narottam Mishra, former minister, who played spoiler, helping the Congress win because he didn't get the ticket. However, on the ground, insiders say it's a much larger problem in Madhya Pradesh. Leaders from Bhopal and Indore haven't got any representation in local bodies or Nigam Mandal. And so this was their way of showing their anger. So will the central organization listen? The BJP's strength has been to learn from their mistakes and course correct. 3 years before general elections, this may be a good time to fix some of these underlying issues.